Hi everyone, can you all see me? Welcome to Shams Don't Care. I hope that everyone is okay. I did say that tonight I have got a special guest that is coming on. I'm very excited because today we are going to be talking about a certain oil. Do you know where I'm coming from? So I'm hoping that this person has a link. Can you all see and hear me? Hiya Tammy, have you got it, babes? I think it will tell me when the guests are on. So, welcome everyone that is coming in. Today, we are going to be talking about a subject that everyone has been wondering like, Shams, what are you doing when you're on a live? I do, yes, smoke the marijuana. I don't just smoke it because I think it gets me high because it doesn't really have that effect after like 30 odd years, you know what I mean, or 20 odd years. It genuinely doesn't. But what I find is, especially as I'm getting older, it has got a lot of medicinal purposes. And I'm really not just saying that. I genuinely do believe in it. And a lot of people that I talk to have been telling me things like that as well. Do you know what I mean? That it has got medicinal purposes. Hi, everyone coming in. You're right, Viking Queen. So I do want to ask a guest to come on and, let us know what is what it's all about because allegedly in America you can get it for free. Over here you can't. The laws in England are absolutely atrocious. At one point, they did get it from like you got the top grade ones like heroin and whatever, crack and things like that. And they used to call that like a class A drug. Then you got like the class B, then you got the class C, which was like the ganja. But another thing is you can go down a rabbit hole because the government they sell cigarettes and they know that that's poisonous with the nicotine. And what benefits does cigarettes got for us? They sell alcohol, and what benefits does alcohol got for us? Not really, unless you got a cut. Do you know where I'm coming from, people? So unless you've got a cut, it really hasn't got a lot of benefits apart from getting me a bit tipsy. I don't see the benefit in that. But I have found from a lot of people that you do get. Look at that, Shams don't care. Who cares? I have heard from a lot of people that you do get a lot of medicinal benefits using either CBD oils or anything like that. So what I'm going to do now is invite my guest. Yeah, so everyone, I've got someone special on here now.
Can you hear me?
Can't hear.
Okay, let me hang on one
Okay.
moment.
So I've got someone special coming on now. And this person that I've got on, people, they're going to show us the different kinds of things that you probably won't be able to get in your country. I didn't know, and she's going to educate us a bit on what these different things are that can help you. So, welcome, Tammy Ann.
Hello, everybody.
Look on you, babes. Press
You
the
can't.
volume, the mic.
Can you hear me now?
Press the mic. No.
Oh, awesome. Let me get
Okay.
it here.
Okay. There's always technical difficulties, but you know what that means? It's good luck. We'll just keep the show rolling.
That's right.
So
Can you hear
she
me
has
now?
no, I
Can you hear
can't
me?
hear
No.
you.
All
It's
right.
okay. She has actually. I can't hear her.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Can you not hear her? I can't hear her.
I'm not sure why my earbuds aren't working. Mm.
So,
Okay, anything now?
I can
Because
hear
I
you
can.
now.
Oh, good. I can hear you too.
I can't hear you on there, but I can hear you on here.
Can anyone else hear me in the chat? Because I'm not sure what is going on. Oh, it could be part of the storm. We were getting ready to have a big storm here.
Oh,
Um,
man.
Let me try my other earbuds. Give me one quick second here. Hang on.
I think it's my side. Let me try something. Sorry.
Okay. Can you guys hear me?
Sorry, everyone. Let's try something
Huh.
else.
I am real sorry.
I'm very, very sorry.
These aren't working.
Might,
Hmm.
I might cut off that one
Okay, I can hear you through my earbuds. Can you hear
and
me?
go and.
Let me see if I got something inside. Camera, if you're having issues, try restarting the device.
Oh, oh, hold
Hold
on.
on.
I can. Yeah, I'm cutting off this one. I
I
can
can
hear
hear you
you
now.
now, people.
Sorry
Sorry
about
about
that.
that. It's murder. Murder on the dance floor. So, Tammy, how are you today?
Excellent. Can you
Why
hear
can't I
me?
hear her?
Are we? Can anyone hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, they say Toppins says we can hear both of you. Hey, Toppins. All right. Now we'll get to the CBD stuff. Here we go. I went down your rabbit hole looking at your stuff. Your government only lets you have just a minuscule amount of actual THC in your CBD products. Not only that, they let you only have just a little bit of actual product, which is anywhere from 5, not more than 20 grams of CBD, which doesn't really do anything. Your government also puts it under a food instead of a drug. They will not acknowledge any medical attributes that CBD or cannabis has. But here's one little kicker. You do have a little medical marijuana, but it is only for severe epileptic and probably your cancer patients that are more hospice that can't keep anything. When you put CBD and THC together, it goes as a 1-to-1. It's almost like one cancels the other one out, but you get all the good stuff. Like CBD, one ratio CBD to one ratio THC will actually almost cancel it out. So you're not really having a high effect. It's a tincture.
Can you explain to people what CBD is?
CBD is when you break down your cannabis and your hemp, it is a byproduct and it is extracted out and it can come in. This is, let me get it where it can see good. Where's my camera? CBD
Can
living
see you.
water. Okay. This is $5 a bottle here in Michigan. It's average. This is a small bottle. We have what's called Whole Food stores. You can buy it in Whole Food. This is a CBD plus alkaline 9 plus pH. It has 10 milligram nano CBDs. It it helps. CBD naturally helps with inflammations of your body, your muscles, anything. And your THC also will help with some inflammation, but it will also take away your pain. which a lot of us that have chronic pain, if you have really bad chronic pain, you may not have any appetite. It's hard to eat when you have no appetite. You might not be sleeping well. And we all know doctors like to prescribe a lot of pharmaceuticals. So when you have a lot of these pharmaceuticals, they back you up. The CBD water, if you're taking a lot of the opioids, it is almost like a laxative. If you drank this whole bottle, I guarantee your day would be spent on your porcelain throne.
So is it like a replacement for food?
No, it's not.
No.
It is to hydrate you. You take a little bit and you just go. It it's kind of an all over goodness. Now, here's another thing about the CBD water. I'm sure when the legalization of cannabis happened in the States, out in Colorado, people were going out there and just going crazy with edibles and smoke, and they would go to the hospital. Well, if you're having a bad trip, this is what you need to help cut your high.
No
If
way.
you if you had some edibles and you realized that you ate too much edibles, if you drank this bottle, you would feel 100% better. It would almost make it go away.
So what are edibles? Because we barely
Edibles.
have them over here in England.
Okay, get it to shine right here. This is edibles. Yeah, these are the wild cherries. Now, these
Mm.
are THC gummies. They do have, get it down here to there it is. If everybody can see, it has 20 milligrams of THC per each little gummy, 200 milligrams in the total package. When you're looking at your CBDs, you need to look at your total count of how many milligrams it is. That will help you figure out your dose. I'll open these up and I can show you that what they look like. These little packages here, they stick to the side. You can pick them up for nine,
Always
ten
the way.
dollars. That's been warm here. Ooh, there's one. Ah. And I like these because they do not taste weedy. That's it. You see, it's kind of
How
gummy.
long how long does it take? The effect of, once you have one of those.
This takes about 35 to 40 minutes to react in your system. When you eat gummies or consume, other than tinctures, we'll get to that one, it has to go through your stomach and be absorbed, so it takes longer. Your effects can differ. You can you can drink CBD, you can eat CBD, you can smoke CBD. Unfortunately, not in the UK because when you smoke it, it comes under a Class B. That's kind of funny, but and you can use tinctures. Tinctures are the little drops you use under your tongue. They got a little um, suction thing, and it'll be labeled right on there so you know exactly how much to take, how many milligrams. A tincture bottle here goes up to 100 milligrams, and you decide your dose. I have here, this is some CBD,
That's a
and this is a tincture
tincture.
spray. This one is already pre-measured. You just spray it right onto your tongue. This is for calming, which helps anxiety. So when you're looking for your CBDs, look for something that says calming, because if you have anxieties, you are going to want to get this. And I'll get up there so you can see. It says the same little nano. Oops, going the wrong way.
Apparently, we have something called Star Power CBD gummies over here in England. They are
Okay.
uh, green with sugar on. Looks like fruit pastels.
This is 100 milligrams, this whole thing here. And one
How
spray
many do
is
you,
measured. measured spray
How many do you
is
spray?
just once, and it is 1.33 milligram per milliliter, each little spray. And it'll tell you on here, this is a completely THC product. Get it around. See all the little things that they put on there? Michigan is a stickler on
So
labels.
how long will that last you?
This could last a month.
That is wicked. Do you get, because over here, it's mainly street drugs. I'm not going to lie. People grow it, sell it, it's, and we roll it. Do you know what I mean?
This is from the dispensary I picked up today.
How can you get that for free?
Oh, it's not for free. This is, it has a name on there. Get it over there better. There we go. Lemon Rock. It
Tammy,
says,
people are struggling to hear.
it better? Can they hear
I
better?
can't hear it anyway. I was just.
Okay, how about now? I put my hand right there. We go. So we have to put on our batches, harvest batch, harvest date, activation time, as you see, is immediately, the dates tested, and who it is packaged by. This is for what we call flour. These are pre-rolls.
Oh, they're pre-rolled.
Now this is a straight up cannabis
Oh, they're
flour.
very strong.
Um, we can read on here, and it will tell us right up here where it says the TH is 18.57. So yeah, they couldn't be.
I don't know none of that.
Your THC will tell you how strong it is. And CBDs, they don't have any strength because they are just the same. Now, back to your guys' CBDs in the UK, because it comes under food, which is kind of strange because they won't acknowledge any medical attributes to it. So mostly you buy it online, or you can go to your store, and they want you to only buy by your brand trusted. I'm going to send you the picture of that so you can put it on the coffee fund of a company that sells, it's Be Something.
Thank you.
The only problem with your CBD oils, they are so expensive for a little bottle. Your little bottle that might be a tincture bottle yay big with the little dabber on the top is almost $70 some. Now, I can get probably a bigger CBD bottle that is for your face. You put it on for $60. Our
Where the
CBDs,
hell have I been? I don't know none of this.
they have CBD facial cream that if you suffer from TMJ, your jaw, you put this cream on and it will help you with your pain and inflammation. CBD takes out inflammation.
I used to
This
bake the
little,
cakes.
yeah, this little thing, $15. That's it, 15. Those
And it
pre-rolls,
lasts a month.
if you,
OMG.
or it lasts however long you use it. If you use it 3 times a day, it might last you 2.5 weeks.
What if you smoke as heavy as me?
It doesn't matter. You can still, if you, just a minute.
I only know
I gotta get the dog. Molly's in the trash, Mom.
people, I only knew about CBD oils because, Night and Day, that
Right.
channel, and they're always saying like it's good for you and things like that.
Oh,
And
it is
then
very.
my sister was on about it. A few people in America was like, yeah, you can get it for free. Like Doc Widow used to say it if you my old admins and that. And I was like, why can't I get it over here? And
You have to go to your certain stores That is the
I
one
think it's
thing.
what you said, though, Tammy.
This is your site that you're going to be looking for
Mm.
about your CBD. See up at the up at the top, those green stars. Those are your
Yeah.
trusted brands. Trusted brands, very important, are third party tested. It's just not something that somebody is going to throw out there. They have to go to a separate lab that specifically tests CBD and THC products and is rated by your government. Here in Michigan,
I
we
wish
have,
that England, I wish England had this. I remember a case once, Tammy, and everyone else, all the community, everyone coming in. Hi, I see Sheila was just saying that they have it over there. Callie's just researched it, and she's in South Africa, and they have it free over there. And I'm like, Britain is a forward country. Do you know where I'm coming from? It's not
right.
like a third world country. How come we haven't moved forward with things like this?
Here's a
Is
cute
it to do with
kicker.
tax?
It's not really tax, the medical. I think your medical industry doesn't want to acknowledge it, that it can help. My friend, who was a local news anchor on our Michigan Fox 2 in Detroit,
Yeah,
she was a big advocate for medical marijuana. She actually had to retire from her job in her mid 30s. She was diagnosed with muscular dystrophy. She came
oh,
home from work with carrying groceries and woke up face down on her kitchen floor. That's when she knew she had to go to the doctor. Her bills for just her prescriptions for the MS were over $3,000 a month. It was just outrageous. Now, mind you, she made
I
good
can't
money.
believe that.
She was a news anchor, but I mean, and you have these relapses that almost just feels like somebody's squeezing you. It can be very painful. Her husband said, I think you really need to smoke a joint. She goes, oh no, I can't, no, no. But you know what? She did, and she found that took away her pain, and it gave her a better life. She now has her own line. Remember the teas that I sent you? The loose
Yeah,
clip sham?
I
That's
remember
her.
you telling me. Yeah,
That is Anquinette, and she now does um, high tea, which is made with your cannabis um, shake, is what it's called, and you do it just like in a
is she
loose
okay? Is it a
tea,
lot
and you
better for
steep
her?
it. She uses it all the time. She mixes a little lavender in it. You can mix other things into it, but it's really good because it takes your inflammation down. She
Yeah,
has different strands. When we'll get away from the CBD a little bit and go to the THC, you have two strands. You have an indica, which think of indica in the couch, indica, and a sativa. Sativa is uplifting, energetic, euphoria, very artsy. If you were going to smoke during the day, you would want to smoke a sativa or take
yeah.
sativa
Keep you
gummies.
awake.
Yes, but some people it works direct opposite. I am one of those. Sativa makes me go night night, like real quick.
That'd be
In,
me.
indica does not. I mean, I can smoke indica from the time I get up until I go to bed, but I will sleep good when my head hits that pillow. I always end my day with a really nice hot soak. Getting to that. Back to CBDs. The one thing you guys are lacking are CBD bath salts and bath bombs. For $12, I buy
In the
this
bath.
thing in the bath. It is as big as like a baseball. Get your water all set, you drop it in, let it fizz. I
I
was
can't wait to
in
come to
that
America.
45 minutes. I hate to get out. I get out and I feel like I have been at a masseuse. That's how
But do you
good.
feel stoned? I don't like feeling stoned. I don't
No,
get the
no,
giggles,
no. I mean,
and I don't really get the munchies. To me,
yeah,
it's like
I
smoking
mean,
cigarettes.
yeah. The CBD, when you do it in a bath bomb, it is like you've gone to a masseuse and somebody has given you an hour massage. Your body feels that relaxed. It slightly carbonates your water and it feels just wonderful. So if anybody said that you needed a CBD product, you need CBD bath bombs and salts.
You Americans, it's like you're spoilt in one way and restricted in another. Do you know where I'm coming from? It's like
Oh yeah.
England, we're spoilt in one. What it's weird to see the difference because like Aussie Sheila, I think it was, just said that over there they get it for medicinal purposes, and it was
Mm-hmm.
like, sorry to interrupt, but I remember a few years ago there was a little boy in England, and his parents wanted to give him the CBD
CBDs.
oil, and the government stopped funding it. And in the end, it was like they couldn't afford it. And I don't know what happened if the little boy passed away, but it was just a bit of pain relief, before anything
Right.
happened.
In 2009, no,
It divided the
2000,
country.
in 2004, they moved it to a class. They bumped it out, but then in 2009 with the CBDs, they moved it back to a Schedule B. A lot of this falls under your Schedule B if you consume and smoke, because that goes under your narcotics and everything. A
Oh,
lot that's where they're really getting you on your Schedule B. That's why you're only allowed just from anywhere from 5 to 20 milligrams per dose, and you're only allowed like 0.00.4% of THC, because sometimes a little THC can come through. But as we know, some products can be totally THC without
so
THC.
what do you mean? If you smoke,
They
they
will
can measure
consider,
that compared to how much CBD oil you take.
well, if you smoke, because they do make a CBD flower here in the United States, you can go buy CBD like pre-rolls already done up.
Yeah.
They're $10 a gram. Strictly CBD, no
Does it do anything though?
THC. No, not really. It has really no effect. And that's nice, because if you've got a lot of pain or something going on and you don't want to be all woo-hoo, then you can just have that.
I'll do it to calm me down.
Yeah. Well, with your CBD flower, and when I say flower, I mean it's kind of like it comes in a form of weed where you grind it and roll it up or put it in a pipe, however you like to smoke it.
And who
Um,
grows this? Do you know?
oh,
Is it in
who
a
grows?
big? Don't say Snoop Dogg.
No. Here in Jackson County, Michigan, it's quite large. They have one store that is what they call a dirt to counter. They actually grow it in the back. They offer 5 strands and they sell it up front.
How they
They
get
got a
robbed?
no, oh no,
If
security.
this is England, they got robbed much.
No,
I ain't
no,
lying.
no. There are state cops and township cops. They are all over through here. I do want to say this before I forget. The Jersey Channel, is that it? The Jersey Islands, south of England.
Jersey Island, yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
No, yeah, I know what you want about. It's a little island off
yes.
England. There's
They
loads of little
are
islands off England
they're a lot more
in the English Channel.
relaxed. They're a lot more relaxed with their cannabis. And actually, one of the labs that is there that is getting a foothold in the industry is a lab that we have here. And oh, I forgot the name of it, but I will send that information to you, Sham, and you can put it all up
I
on your
love you.
phones.
You see what I love my admins people. You see, these people are on board with the information. You couldn't make it up. I didn't know nothing to do with this.
And I would say a trusted app, and it can go all over, is called Weed Maps. WEEDMAPS. Download the app on your phone, and you can go anywhere in the country to see what they sell and how much it is. And if you're looking for CBD, it will tell you where you can go to get your CBD in the UK. Or if you
You
vacation in
know,
Amsterdam.
you was showing me a medical card.
Yes.
Don't show you information, but
Oh no.
do you remember?
Yes.
Do you want to explain to people about that medical card and what it entails? How you get
Having
your
a
CBD?
having a Michigan marijuana medical card, you have to have certain things that are on a list: chronic pain, arthritis. I have chronic pain. I have a head injury. I have two matching sciatics. Demons. But I qualified for it. So that gives me, I pay basically $100 a year. It's good for 2 years. So it's a $200 card. I get to buy cannabis anywhere, even out of state if they have medical, because it is medical. Because some states are only medical. Not everybody is medical and recreation. And I only have to pay the 6% sales tax in Michigan. Now, Shams, if you were visiting and I took you to 20 past 4, my favorite store, that we would go in there, you show your driver's license, and you would pay a
We've
16%
got
sales tax. And you can buy anything you wanted in there.
Tammy. I wanted to ask you another question. I'm a nosy cow, and I love asking you questions. I love asking all of you questions. I'm just nosy.
I'm just
I'm a,
trying not to look so
I'm.
fat faced.
You don't. You always say that, and you always look good. Look at me. I look like a boy. You know
Oh,
what I
you
mean?
look fab.
Supposed to be a pixie look boy, don't man. I think this one is educating a lot of people because a lot of people on my channel are divided about me with my marijuana. I don't care what people say, it's never going to stop me. But I remember being younger and hating it. But now that I know about the medicinal reasons, it makes me feel a bit better. But what I want to know is, in England, like I've said, we don't really have it and the laws keep chopping and changing. But in America, is it everywhere where you can get this? Or is it just certain states?
Just certain states right now, because it is a state right if they want it or not. 2 years ago, Michigan voted for recreational and it went big. They opened a recreational store in Ann Arbor, which is close to the University of Michigan. And in one day, they did over $1 million in sales. That's a lot of money in one day. They had them lined
A
up for
million,
two,
repeat,
yes,
rewind.
$1 million 1 day sale. They were lined up for 2.5 blocks waiting to get into this for recreational use. Oh yeah, it's big. Now, like anything else, are you going to drink and drive? No, you shouldn't. Should you drive and smoke? No, you shouldn't. It's like anything. We don't have, you wouldn't never know,
Are
because
you allowed
it
to
is.
drive with it?
No. I mean, you get these little bags, lock bags. You can have it in your car. You cannot use it while you're behind the wheel or your car is running. So if it was cold and you're sitting in your car smoking, that's like a big no-no. Freeze your ass. Smoke outside.
But what if you took it at home and then
Oh,
you
you can
went to
take it
work?
home. You can take it home. I don't have my bag close, but what they give you is this Ziploc bag. Let me see. Oh, I got it right here. This is a lock bag. My favorite store, of course.
No way.
And you see how it has this around here? This is smell proof. So once I put my cannabis in here, lock it up,
Yeah, we got there in England.
it is smell proof. And I can put it in the back seat or in the trunk. You just can't have it close to where the driver can reach it. But yeah.
Would you say that it's a high level of like is like what age group would you say predominantly takes it? Because I would have thought it would have been a younger generation.
No, you have to be 21. It's 21.
23,
21.
21.
Just like drinking it. Yes, 21. Just like our drinking age, 21. You now have
Is
to
it
be 20.
21?
Yes.
Ours is 21 now. The driving is 18.
You can get your driver's license, and that depends state to state. But in Michigan, you can get your driver's license when you're 16 years old. So,
Candy.
but you have lots of room
Candy
for
Marie
driving.
was saying, sorry, I can barely hear you, Tammy, so I was lip reading.
Okay. I gotta hold this up here a little
Candy
better.
Marie was saying that her family owns a farm. So next time we're doing the show, because people, this is part one of the show, and Tammy wants to explain a lot more. I'm fascinated with this because to me, I genuinely thought it was all about just rolling. I didn't know none about none of this. Oils, water.
You know, truthfully, I would, when you're in pain and everything, I would much rather see you light up than take a pharmaceutical. Only for the simple fact is that pharmaceuticals do lead to addiction. You don't need that high. If you were able to smoke a good quality, tested pre roll that you take 3 puffs out of it and it's like an instant lottery ticket. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. And you're going, oh, that pain. All I need is 3 puffs because that pain is
Yeah.
gone. And not only do we have it in edibles, tinctures, smokables, we have it in a wax form too.
And what?
Yeah, it's called
Look at
dabbing.
you, lot.
This is for dabbing. Use a
And what do you do with that?
torch. You get that tip red hot. Whoop, this tip right here. Oop. And then you take this here. Get it up there to the camera. And you
Yeah, to
just
the to the right.
touch it, and it will just smoke right up, and you draw it right up in here. 1, 2 hits. This is even higher than what a pre-roll is. I've had this for
I want
two
that one.
months. You see on the bottom there. This was a gram, and this is a wax. The THC level in this is about 86. It's almost an 87 point, which means it's
Because there's
really high.
28. There's 28 grams in 1 ounce, if nobody
Right.
knows.
But as
So I'm
far
just
as,
trying to measure it in my head when you're saying that's a gram.
yeah, it's a little under because I have actually smoked
I'd
it.
want higher than that.
Bring it back this way. Oh, and I
I
spilled
want
it out.
10 grams.
It's a good thing it picks up really easy.
Minimum.
It's raining out. Oh, it's
So,
pouring.
which one, in your opinion, would be the best one if you don't
Okay.
smoke? Say
The
if you don't smoke,
CBD,
but
your CBDs. Hang on 1 minute. I gotta help my mom. You guys all talk with yourself, and
okay,
I'll be
carry on,
right
honey.
back.
I'll carry on the show. Thank you. But people, what do you think about
Here,
that?
buddy.
I mean, would any of you like do it? I didn't even know that they had all these different forms of CBD or, cannabis. But to me, like I've said, if it is for medicinal reasons, I'm all for it. I like it anyway. I like the taste of it. I love it. Do you know what I mean? Should be smoking all day, standard. I couldn't care less. I can still operate everything, standard. Yeah. Sparkles, if you stop the pain, you're right. Lee B, I'm coming with you to the USA, I swear down. We're saying that. Where's closer? Because Cali was saying that in South Africa. They've got it there, and I'm thinking if they've got it in South Africa, maybe I should move there to be closer, innit? Is it? I don't know. I'm rubbish at geography. I'm good at everything else, but who knows? Well, you ask Tammy, do you need a prescription for all the products? I wonder. I suppose Candy could tell us. Tuppence says he sure would if I needed it. Tuppence, you don't do it though, do you, honey? Amsterdam, people in Europe, the main place that everyone goes, yeah, just to get high is Amsterdam. And I know in Amsterdam, like my friend used to, bring back snake gummy bears and things like that. And that was the only time I'd seen it. I mean, I think it was a couple of years ago. Um, my baby father had brought something. We just fell out, but we were still friends. And he'd bought some gummy bears off his friends. Well, his friends had given it him. And his friends had done some cookies and that. I wouldn't eat the cookies because I don't know if his friends had scratched down below and then baked the cakes. I'm not saying I don't trust you, sure, but I don't know where your hands have
Get
been.
back, monster.
But then I did try the gummy bear and it didn't do nothing for me, but it did for my baby father, so I don't know. Tammy, I've got a
I'm
question for
back.
you, Annie.
Yes, ma'am.
Um, do you need it? Libby has asked the question. Will you ask Tammy, do you need a prescription for all the products?
If you're in a recreational state, no, you do not. You go in and you
If you're in a
buy from,
recreational city.
right, like Michigan is a recreational state. She doesn't have a medical license or medical card. She can go to any recreational dispensary. That's what we call our stores up here, dispensaries. And she can go in, show her driver's license, and buy what she needs. Now, the people that are behind the counter, they're called bud tenders. And
Called
they will
what?
help bud tenders. Like bud, instead of a bartender, they're a bud tender.
Bud takers.
Tender, like money, tender.
Bud tenders. OMG. Look at that. We've got
Yeah.
special names. Right
Yes,
here,
we
we call them
do.
dealers.
When you do it the legal way, you're a bud tender.
In England, we call them dealers.
Yeah, we used to too. But it does cut out your street use. Because why would you want to go to the street and pay however much and it not be tested? And you don't know what it is. You go to a dispensary on Fridays. It's a free gram Friday. You pay for 3 grams of weed, and you know what 3 grams is. You get an extra gram free. Or some places they
Shut
might
up.
have, yeah, every day of the week there's a special going on at a dispensary for different things. Yeah,
Mate, can I just move in? Like, no.
yes, you
I
should.
got robbed once when I worked in Soho. There was a dealer after I finished, my little dance when I
Mm-hmm.
was working down there. And I bought a £10 bag. And it was a £10 bag of grass. I
Yeah,
was furious.
and here
I
it's
was
tested.
absolutely fuming. I couldn't believe it.
I mean, I am on the cheap scale.
Um,
I have no problem. I will let everybody know I am a cheap bitch. And I go weekly and I buy my $100 ounce. And it's nice and it's buddy. I know what it tested at. I know what flavors it are. Here's the thing with our flour. It might say that it's a berry strand. You can taste berry and citrus and everything. So when you go to inhale that, you swirl it kind of like a cigar. Oh, I kind of, I can taste the berry notes or the citrus notes. It's nice, other than sitting there going, coughing your lung out. You have to become
Tammy,
a real connoisseur.
right. Me and Tammy people, we did say we had the time because we want to do a part two and I want to keep it interesting. Tammy, I can't believe it's been 45 minutes already.
Yep,
No lie.
and it just took me a
Yeah,
few minutes to run down the dock with my mom and put the
it don't matter. But
right. The pontoon canopy was up, and we got a bad windstorm, and it would just pick it up and bing, bing, bing.
I can't believe it's been 45 minutes. And what did I say? I said, should we only do 20 minutes? And you said we're going to need a part two. And I was thinking it won't be that long. Everyone's loving this. Everyone.
Yep.
Sorry, excuse me. Can you all say thank you to Miss Tammy Ann for coming on and teaching us a lot of things that I did not know?
I'm gonna walk
Everyone.
outside just so y'all can get a view of the lake. It's raining.
Look, everyone, this is where Miss Tammy Ann is. This is in Michigan. I'm stuck in England and it's rubbish. I dare not show you. Look at that. Her lake house is gorgeous.
Mom's out there on the beach. Whoops, move my head.
Right, I'm going to
There
wrap
she
this
is.
up. Tammy, you're going to join us next time, yeah?
Absolutely. I figure, yeah, there I go.
All good then.
Absolutely. Lots of
Right.
fun. And I will be going back through, reading the comments and add anything and sending the
Um,
stuff to you too. I gotta get my hands right.
right, thank you
Oh,
for joining me, honey. You
thank
take
you.
care,
See you
Tammy.
later. Bye
See you later,
bye.
babes.
Bye. Bye bye,
Right,
everyone.
everyone. Sorry. Tammy, cut your bit off. I'm just going to say bye to everyone. Oh, bless her. She's so sweet. I'm not lying. I'm so grateful that she come on and taught us so much. We will be back very soon with part two. Sorry, everyone. Um, I might do another live in about half an hour. Who knows? Because I have got some breaking news, but I'm thinking, can it wait till tomorrow? Oh, who knows? If I do, it's only going to last 10 minutes. Love you all. Thank you so much, Miss Tammy Ann. Love your community. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Take care.